7:04 now on Daybreak. Now to some health news this morning. If you have seasonal allergies, this time of year, can be absolutely brutal. Cue the sniffling, sneezing, coughing, and congestion. All of that thanks to all of that pollen that is floating around. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this season may be the worst one yet. A specialist from UBMD explains why and also gives us some tips on how to manage the seasonal suffering. Spring. The sun is shining, things are blooming, and for millions of Americans, seasonal allergies are back in full force.
Now we're seeing what might be the worst season so far. Global warming has had an impact. It started out the seasons earlier. It's keeping them longer.
In fact, according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, new research shows pollen seasons start 20 days earlier, last 10 days longer, and there's 21% more pollen in the air than back in 1990. This map is from nonpartisan, nonprofit Climate Central, an independent group of scientists and communicators who research and report on climate change. It highlights the longer growing season over the past 3 decades. Simply put, this is what's making allergy season earlier, longer, and worse.
The allergy antibody, when it sees an antigen like a pollen granule, it will bind to it, and then that will bind to another cell in your body. It's like a balloon. It bursts. It releases all these inflammatory substances.
Those trigger the sneezing, runny nose, congestion, coughing, and itchy eyes, itchy nose, itchy throat, even itchy ears. The symptoms are no fun. If you're looking for relief, there are several over-the-counter options.
The first thing that we recommend are nasal steroid sprays. They're probably the most effective. They're the standard of care. They're very inexpensive now.
He says it's best to start using steroid nasal sprays before you experience any allergy symptoms.
Use it consistently. If it doesn't work, then there are options. Take a pill. Also, over-the-counter antihistamines. If that doesn't work, the next step would be to add a third treatment, and that might be using an antihistamine nasal spray. It's different than the steroid, and that you use only as needed.
If your allergies are really bad, there are things that you can do to keep outside allergens from hanging around inside. When the pollen count is especially high, keep your windows closed. When you come home, change out of your clothes that you wore outside and
shampoo your hair at night, and that especially, a woman with longer hair, you're just going to lie on your pillow and that hair is going to be saturated with pollen and it's going to go into your nose. So washing hair is a good idea as well.
Simple tips to keep the itchy, sneezy, drippy misery at bay.